Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build. This is the show where I build and review some of your favorite construction brick sets. And I recently saw the new teaser trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens. And that really got me into a LEGO Star Wars mood. So, this is one of the newer sets that I've gotten recently. It is the Mandalorian Speeder. It's set number 75022 and it's got 211 pieces. And the minifigures that come with it are Darth Maul and two Mandalorian Super Commandos. Now, I do believe that this set is from the Star Wars The Clone Wars show. I'm not 100% positive on that. And I saw the movie that came out back in, I think, 2008, and it was okay. I haven't gotten a chance to really get into the TV show, but I've heard that it's really good. So, without further ado, let's get into the set review. Alright guys, so here is the Mandalorian Speeder, and we'll start off with the minifigures. And here we have Darth Maul. And like I said, I haven't seen the Clone Wars show, but I have heard that Darth Maul comes back in that, so that's a reason why I assume this is from the Clone Wars show. But he's got these really cool robotic legs, and he's got a red lightsaber and a black lightsaber, which I haven't seen in any Star Wars thing before, so that really makes me want to go and watch the show to find out how he came back, and also his black lightsaber. And the reason why he's got these robotic legs, I mean, if you haven't seen episode 1, I don't know where you've been for the last 15 years, but if you, for those of you who have, you remember that Obi-Wan at the end cuts him in half, so that's why he's got these robotic legs. But I assume you know that. But anyway, another interesting feature on this, well, here he's got this really cool arm and back printing to complete all of his tattoo stuff, or I guess if he's, I don't know if it's tattoos or if it's just the alien race that he is. But another interesting feature on this minifigure is it's got this really cool headpiece that I haven't seen or haven't built any sets that have included this before, so that was kind of interesting. And LEGO tends to give you extra pieces in LEGO sets, and for some reason I got an extra piece of this, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But anyway, that's Darth Maul. And now we have the two Mandalorian Super Commandos. And for those of you who don't know, Mandalorians are the same group that Jango and Boba Fett are part of, the bounty hunters. And so that's why they're both of their armors, they're pretty much similar to Jango and Boba Fett. They've even got the jetpacks, and they've got the blasters, and they have the similar helmet, just without the little antenna on the sides. And I thought they were the same, but on closer look, let's see, focus. There we go. On a closer look, you can tell the faces are different. And another thing that lends me to believe that this is from the Clone Wars is that the Clone Wars sets tend to have a little bit more of a cartoony face, and you know, the other LEGO Star Wars sets tend to have a more realistic face, or as realistic as LEGO minifigures can be. So that is the LEGO, or the Mandalorian Super Commandos, and their helmets, they are a little loose. They tend to pop off, so they might pop off the further on this review that I get. But they kind of sit on there a little loose, a little wobbly for some reason. And here is the Mandalorian Speeder. And it looks pretty similar to most of the land speeder vehicles in the Star Wars universe, although this does have some pretty cool play features, and just how it's set up is pretty cool too. Like, for instance, all of the minifigures can sit or be positioned in this minifigure, or in this little vehicle. For instance, the Darth Maul minifigure, all of the minifigures that have robotic legs, like the battle droids or any of the other minifigures that don't have the regular minifigure legs, they can't sit down because there's no pegs to hold them in place. So they have to utilize these holes in the feet. So this is set up to accommodate Darth Maul. You just have to slip him in there, and his feet can actually get pushed onto those pegs, and there he is. He's sitting. And if you want to store his lightsaber somewhere while he's in the driver's seat, you can actually take these off. And then there's this nifty little lightsaber storage spot. And the holes are for the blades, and these little slots are for the handles. And you just slide the lightsaber in the hole. And then just close it up. And then they're stored in there. And also, another spot for storage for weapons. These two little clips right here, they're meant to fit the blasters that come with the Super Commandos. And all you do is you just slide it in from the top. And there you go. There we go. And like I said, you can position any of these minifigures anywhere. Like there's supposed to be one on the gun back here, and then Darth Maul can sit in here because of his nifty little spot. They even made the seat long enough for his longer legs to sit in, and then you can just have one of the other guys standing in the back right here. And this gun, it's kind of bothers me because it can only go up and down. It doesn't go left to right. And this barrel, since it's on the piece that's on it, it really comes off without much effort. So that can be kind of annoying, especially if, so like I said, it just comes off really easily. So if you're one that plays hard with their Lego sets, this will come off really easily and be a nuisance. So, and also I was kind of disappointed that this had no projectiles of any kind. There's no push missiles or spring-loaded missiles of any kind. But, and I didn't realize this until after I put it together, but there are actually some hidden missiles too. This front part, I thought it just went down to complete the curved look, which it does. But if this gets pushed up like that, it reveals these two push missiles down here. And since they're inside, you can't push them with your finger, but there are these little triggers out here, and it actually shoots them out at a pretty decent velocity. So I thought that was a cool little addition. And here's just a 360 view of the speeder itself. It has some stickers, some printed pieces. It's got these cool little flip out spots so you can actually see the engines right there on the inside, and it's got these little pieces that allows this to glide pretty easily over smooth surfaces. And that is the Mandalorian speeder. Alright guys, that is it for this set review. What did you think of this set from the Clone Wars? And also, what did you guys think of the Clone Wars show? Like I said, I know it's a big hit, and I believe all the seasons are on Netflix, and I know that it got canceled and it was kind of abrupt. But what did you think of the Clone Wars? And also, if you like this video, make sure you click that like button, share, and subscribe to my channel, where I will continue to be building and reviewing some of your favorite construction brick sets. I'll see you in the next video, and as always, keep on building.